What is up, everyone? This is Rob the Vapor, and today we are back with another e-liquid review. And today it is a special review because this is the first time that I've been contacted by a company to review their liquids, which is great. And that's by a company called Liquid Voyage or Liquid Voyage, whichever way you want to say it. So Marco from LV reached out to me and basically asked if I wanted to review his stuff, and I actually jumped at the opportunity. There was a little bit of a story behind it. I have been recommended LV for a long time, and I had it on my bookmarks, and I was definitely intending on trying it. So out of nowhere, Marco appears, contacts me, and decides to send me these liquids. So he sent me 3 liquids, and these are the guys that we are going to cover in this review. We have got the RY4, which I just showed you guys there. We have Oh My Lemon Pie. Oh My Lemon Pie. And we also have Pink Custard. So this is also going to be the first review of its kind. Come on, Pink Custard, you bitch. No, it doesn't want to focus on Pink Custard. This is going to be the first review of its kind where everything is going on. Where we actually do at least a few different liquids from a company. Hopefully we can do more of these in the future. And yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the company first. 60% VG, 40% PG. I am at 6 milligrams on all the stuff. I have tested these liquids in an Orchid, a Taube, and a Aspire Nautilus Clarimizer, just to give you guys a little bit of a general scope, you know. And I will tell you if there's anything wrong in particular in any of those devices. Otherwise, I won't really say, you know, there's nothing to talk about, I won't say. Okay, so Liquid Voyage are from Sweden. They're from Stockholm. Shouts out to Stockholm. I've been there before. It's an awesome place. So all of their stuff is using UK ingredients. Our flavour extracts come from reliable, safe sources, are diacetyl free, and are specifically formulated for vaping. Blah blah blah. We don't add any sweeteners, colour, water, or alcohol. All orders steep 12 hours before they ship. No syringes or tools that make contact. All of our liquids are pure and contain no flavouring or diacetyl. They don't use any sweeteners, and they use 99.8 PG and VG. Okay, Marco LV and Liquid Voyage, that's great. But state it on the bottle, man. Be loud and proud. No diacetyl. There is no, you know, you don't say it on the bottle, man. You know, say that. Specify that. That's the strength of your company. That was something that really, like, piqued my interest as soon as I looked at the write-up. I was like, oh, sweet, you know, I can vape in confidence. You know, these guys are actually taking the effort. Bottles are good. Design is fine. Childproof cap is, yeah, it's okay. And I did have the top drip part of the RY4 or the Pink Custard come off, so no biggie though. You can just use tweezers to get it out or whatever. Okay, so let's see if there's anything more to talk about really before we get into the full review. I don't really want to talk too much about it because, you know, blah blah blah. Let's just get down to the vaping actually, and we'll talk a little bit more. So in this I have Oh My Lemon Pie right now, and that'll be the first one we review. And while we actually talk about it, we'll get a little write-up about Oh My Lemon Pie right now. So Oh My Lemon Pie. Oh my, it's lemon pie. And not just any lemon pie. A light, fluffy lemon meringue pie with a light outer crust. Yummy. Okay. 0.5 ohms in the Orchid, guys. No. Okay, so what I would state about lemon pie is it is firstly a great e-liquid. I really do enjoy it. I used to work in an Italian restaurant and they used to have a lemon pie, and it really reminds me of that. It's very crusty, I find, at like Sub-Ohm. Very sort of pie crusty. You get it's like eating the very back part of the pie, you know, when you're just about to finish it, you get the crust and a little bit of the lemon. That's what it's like to me. It's a really, really nice e-liquid. It's not something that I would usually vape, but I could definitely vape it all day. It's very tasty. I think that, you know, if you guys like dessert vapes, you will love it. And dessert vapes aren't really my thing, as you guys would probably know from my reviews. But as far as a dessert vape goes, this is definitely one of the best. I haven't had any better in terms of complexity. And that leads me to my next point, is that most of his liquids have been prepared for months. A little bit about the company. He took 9 months of just recipe work, which is just crazy. He really does take his time to make these. Let's see, none of his mixtures are 1 to 4 aroma liquids, and he uses the aromas as building blocks. Takes him about 2 to 3 months to complete a recipe, and you can really tell, you know. It's good. It's good. It's very good. Lemon pie is very good. If you like lemons and you like pie or you like dessert vapes, try this out. It is really good. I'm not going to lie. I do enjoy it quite a bit. It's definitely something I could vape on all day. Again, dessert types aren't my normal go-to. So I would probably pick something that's a little bit more my taste, which would be maybe just a straight fruit or maybe a tobacco or something like that. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with this e-liquid by any means. As a matter of fact, it's really well crafted, and you can tell it's just smooth as fuck. We have a saying in Ireland, smooth as a baby's arse. It's as smooth as a baby's arse. And in here we have, I think, a strawberry custard in the Atlantis, pink custard at the minute. Reason I review the Atlantis, actually sorry, this is another one I was using for it as well. I've got the Atlantis and the Nautilus. The reason I use the Atlantis is because most people have it, and while people say that, you know, oh, the Atlantis isn't great for flavour, this is what most people will be trying this on. So I think it's very important to review things on products that people are going to use a lot, right? So Atlantis, and yeah, let's try out the pink custard. I'll show you guys pink custard right now. Boom, bitch, pink custard not focusing. Boom. I was supposed to manually focus this video, totally forgot. Anyway, pink custard. Here we go. And I just realised that's not pink custard, that's RY4. I've got RY4 in this one. I've got them all mixed up. So, RY4, I'll talk about that. I was going to speak about RY4 last. Because I was looking at the liquid and I was going, this isn't pink custard. So with the RY4, if you guys are familiar with RY4, it's tobacco caramel. Like a vanilla sort of thing going on in it. I really like this RY4. Let's just try it again before I talk a little bit more about it. Sweet on the tongue and very light. It's not really a very dark RY4. It's gone for more of a bright, creamy, subtle sort of taste. And you know, I do love RY4. This one has, now, and let me just, before I even talk about it. So, Marco had to brew up a fresh batch for me, so this was not steeped. And I haven't done anything to steep it. This is just straight out of the bottle, which is why I don't want to talk too much about it. But without steeping, this has got a little bit of a weird aftertaste. But that's without steeping. So, I presume with steeping it will be much better, which is why I don't really want to make a final verdict on this. But, and I will say but, it's very nice. It is very nice. It's got a strange like aftertaste. I'm getting like beans from it. Just, you know, like plain beans. No tomato sauce, no Heinz or anything, but just beans. I'm getting that. Let's try it out. You definitely get that caramel. Definitely the caramel, and on the exhale it's sort of it's a creamy caramel on the inhale, and on the exhale then I presume it's the tobacco that isn't really speaking out to me yet because it hasn't been steeped. But RY4 is like pretty much one of their best. It's the one that was recommended to me by a lot of people, as well as the Oh My Lemon Pie and the Pink Custard. Those were the three that I had heard a lot of talk about, and sure as shit, and they're good. So the RY4 is probably my least favourite out of the three that I was sent to review, but it hasn't been steeped, so I don't really feel fair talking about it too much. So keep that in mind. Do try out the RY4. I'm the only one that seems to think it's a little bit shaky, but I think that's because of the fact that it isn't steeped. So, you know what I mean? Let's go with the Pink Custard on the tube. So all the bottles are the same. They just changed the background colour. So that's cool. It's actually nice little graphic. It's like a tree or some shit. And the Pink Custard, man, is good. The Pink Custard is a winner. Where the fuck is my tub? Here we go. Got my tub. Let's stick around my little moddy here. And so the Pink Custard, man, is just really, really good stuff. I'll talk about it a little bit as to what it reminds me of straight away. And we'll actually talk about the Pink Custard as well. I should have done that with the RY4, but here we are. And we forget these things, but it's all good. So, Pink Custard. Our mystery custard, infused with strawberry and some secret elements that make it a delightful vape. This is one of our most popular mixtures, and it is gaining a rather large following. 60 VG, 40 PG. You guys already know that. I've already stated it. Drippy, drippy, drippy. Get under. Yeah. And drippy, drippy, drippy. Okay, so yeah, a little bit about, I'm sort of talking to Marco more when I say this. Mr. Marco, it would be great if we could get maybe some more a higher VG content for our liquids. If you offered that, that would be sweet. Maybe just even a little customization thing. I think a lot of people want the VG, heavy VG stuff, like 70, maybe 80%. 60 is fine for me. But I know that a lot of people won't buy liquids that have this much PG in them. Personally, it doesn't affect me. I just know that there's a lot of people out there that want the higher VG, so I feel like I should represent those guys. Okay, Pink Custard, let's go. Okay, Pink Custard. So, this is funny actually. This is the first time I've tried it in the tub. I wanted to do it on the tub for review. So on the tub, I think we're at 0.5 on this as well. I think 0.5 is generally what I go with. On the tub, it's very strawberry heavy, but it's a nice strawberry heavy. It's good. It's very good. The cream is in the background, but it's there both on the inhale and the exhale. It's just really, really good. The custard, I say. When I say cream, I mean custard. It's creamy and smooth in taste. That's why I'm saying creamy. In the Atlantis, I think Pink Custard is the best out of the three in the Atlantis. I think it's really, really good in there. I think it tastes like you guys in the UK and Ireland might know there's these type of yogurt, and they come in like they're sort of a square packet, and they sort of go up a little bit as they go taller, and they have strawberry, and then they have a little bit of cream on the top, and it tastes exactly like that. So if you like them little strawberry cream yogurts, they're fucking awesome. I love them. It tastes very, very much like that. For me, that's exactly what it is. In here, it's more strawberry heavy. Yeah, man. It's really nice in this too, but definitely the strawberry hits you more in an RDA, I feel like, than opposed to the Orchid or the Atlantis or whatever, which is why I said I would speak to you guys if I noticed the difference in the Atlantis. I definitely noticed the difference with this stuff. But it's smooth, man. It's really, really smooth. I'm really impressed with Liquid Voyage or Voyage, whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm a customer for life, for sure. I will definitely buy some more stuff from these guys. In particular, I want to check out the... sorry for my squeaky chair, by the way. I want to check out the fruit flavours. Definitely the fruit flavours. I'm very interested with Straw Pear Dew and Straw Nectar Pear. they're great, man. I'm really impressed. And I'm impressed that we have a company in Europe that are making such good liquids. This is like the first European liquid I think I've reviewed. Possibly, no, snake oil. Which is strange. Most of the stuff I do is American because I get it from Sample Box. And let's just see if we've got anything. Yeah, no diketones, no sweeteners, no colorings, and no gunk. Very clean on your coils, by the way. You on your coils, on your wick. You won't need to change your wick very often using this stuff, so that's definitely a plus. I'm not getting the clouds I would like out of my tub right now. I think it needs new can towel. Yeah, so it's a 6-month-old company. I don't think there's much more I can really specify. He's the only real premium juice maker in Sweden, the only real one at least. And yeah, so Margot, thank you for taking faith in me for reviewing your product. It's a good job I had nothing negative to say, because I would say it. I do think the RY4 for me, you know, RY4 is different with different companies. Some go heavy with the tobacco, which I would prefer. I think this RY4 is definitely more on the caramel sort of dominant side. But, you know, the RY4 is good. It just needs, I think, a bit of steeping. That bean aftertaste isn't doing it for me. But if I was to, that's basically my only complaint. And other than that, it's been a solid vape for me. Really good, and I thoroughly enjoyed the whole process of reviewing more liquids in one video. I think that's very important. I like to do that. I don't like doing just one liquid in a video, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And hopefully as we move forward, we can do more of that. You know what I mean? But that's it, yeah, man. That's Liquid Voyage or Voyage, whichever way you want to say it. Check them out at www.liquidvoyage.eu, and their shipping is really fucking quick. It took 2 days to get to me from Sweden. 2 days. That's fucking ridiculous. And yeah, they're Scandinavia's finest, man. What more can I say? Go and check those guys out. First, let's have a little vape. I've been Rob the Vapor. Haters catch the vapors. Fuck my squeaky chair. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye, bitches.